Hi, welcome back. So last time we saw like how HTML, CSS and JavaScript differs using this particular folder. So as I told that we'll be creating our new files and starting from scratch and creating our own files. So what I'll do is that I'll create a folder in my desktop. So you can see it is a new folder. I'll be naming it HTML series. So once I name this, I can open this folder from here, going to desktop and opening HTML series. Or the other way is just close this folder from this place and just drag and drop this particular folder. And you can see you have a HTML series folder open in your VS Code. Now, what I'll be doing is for each video in this series, I'll be creating a new folder. So for this, let name is as first website. So once I name this, inside it you can create various files, index.html and other files. So these files I'll be posting to my GitHub profile where you can refer later if you want. So let's move on and create our first index.html file. The first question, why do you call it index.html? So the answer is it's not compulsory to call it index.html, but when you upload these files on a server so that other user can access it, you need to give a reference to this file that when user comes in, you will display this file in the browser. But various servers where you will be uploading these files are made to take index.html file as a default one. So they have inbuilt feature that will take index.html file as a default one without doing anything extra. But if you're naming your file other than index.html, you need to do some extra work on your server to point to that file. So I'll be creating my first file, name it as index.html. So that's it. That's your first file. So let's open the file in the browser so that you can see the changes simultaneously. So just click on this HTML series, the first website and index.html, right? Let me close this and yeah, this is the good thing. So you can see that this file is currently open. So once I write any of the tags in the browser, suppose I have a p tag. Remember we called it opening tag and it is a closing tag. So because I have some extension, it's automatically gives the closing tag. And in VS Code, it is also defaulting. So once I write this paragraph and write, hello, this is my first website, right? Hit save, go to browser and refresh it. Hola, you have your first website. This is what overall things begin. So let look let us look at some of the tags that is present in HTML. So before that, I'll tell you how to comment in HTML. Comments are the good thing. When you're writing code, you always reference something with your comment, what the code is doing, and so that other developers coming to your code can easily understand your code and make changes. Or even if you come after some time to your code, you can understand that what you were doing, exactly doing out here. So first give this opening tag exclamation sign double hyphens, then you have this two hyphens again, then closing tag. So whatever you write inside, this is a comment. Even if you go down, you can write anything out here. So this way you can explain everything. So the first thing we'll be gonna tackle is tags. So what are the tags in HTML, right? So there are various tags or element in HTML, you can say, that are number one is what we are gonna look at is paragraphs, headings. In this particular video we'll be covering later on the other parts. So what are paragraph tag? Paragraph are just paragraph in English and headings are just headings in English. So you first give heading, right? So heading are of six type in HTML. So you have H1, you have H2 ranging to the H6. So once you have H1, H2 and H6, so how does they vary? H1 will be larger size, it will be a bit smaller, ranging to H6 will be smallest one. So this way you can defer the paragraph with the heading. So you give a heading and you give a paragraph about it. Suppose I am gonna give my description with the help of this particular website. So I'll put up a H2. I'll open a tag H2 and I'll close a H2. Remember that closing this tag is very important, otherwise you can run into errors and your browser will not show any of the error. That is bad thing of HTML. You don't see the error quickly. So and you can't even understand where actually the error is. So I'll name Rohan Prasad. So once you refresh it, you can see Rohan Prasad. So let me remove this one thing. Hola, you have your particular website which say Rohan Prasad. It is a perfectly good website. You can go and upload and show this to the world. But for now, it is too basic to go onto the web. So what we'll do is I'll be creating a paragraph. So remember, it is a opening tag, closing tag. It is not a self-closing element, so we need to close this. So I will giving my description a bit. I am engineer and work at Microsoft. So once you hit save and refresh the browser, you can see that graph comes in. So this way you can give any type of any number of times of paragraph and it will come, right? So let's have only one paragraph right now. So I'm engineer. I currently work at Microsoft. So let's look at now we have understanding of headings and paragraph. So let's look at different types of headings. So let's look at for H1. This is H1. So I quickly do for H2. This is H2. Similarly, I'll do for up to H6, right? So H3, H4, H5, and H6, right? Similarly, remember that you have opened H1 and H2, H3, you have to close them simultaneously with the respective tags. So you just match up these tags. These are called nodes. We'll be looking at like how this works, right? So this creates a tree in the browser and this is how we access the element as well later on the course. So this is H1, this is H2, this is H3, this is H4, right? This is H5 and this is H6. So now I just hit save and when I refresh, just see the browser how it works. See, the head H1 is the largest, then small and up to H6 and paragraph is bit different. So this is how heading and paragraph work. Even if you go to any website, you can find heading is separated with paragraph to give the semantic meaning to the website. So let me go to Wikipedia once, and once you go to Wikipedia and search about suppose dogs, I love dogs, right? So you can see this is particular thing is the heading and this all are paragraph. So this is how things are separated in HTML. So next we are going to look at to other elements of HTML as well. That's it for this video. If you're new here, consider subscribing for upcoming videos. I bring latest tech tutorials and tech videos in this channel. Thank you.